Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Titans and the Chargers coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to look forward and dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets to the conference championship game. What are you looking for in a game like this?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mike. Both these teams we saw just a week ago play really well in their wild card matchup. So now they find themselves one game away from the conference championship. And it really comes down to, at this stage of the game, Mike, it's not who's practicing the best. Those reps have been really cut down. Right now, it's about getting your legs back and understanding who are we as a team, who is our opponent as a team, and who is going to play the best. Well, in a couple minutes, this thing's going to be kicked off, and we're going to find out.
Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. And some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he will fight his way to the end zone. J.J. McCarthy Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to get ready for the offseason.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Taking off, and he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down for Tennessee. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. May to the air once more. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. 3rd down and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Titans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now is May. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The tight end Fant in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is May. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. May going to look to throw. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st down, here's McCarthy.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
2nd down and 3. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down and 8. Now May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to keep it himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Remain here in this 1st half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. On 2nd down, it's May. And they will finally track him down. Downfield leads to a sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw now. May going for it all. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He is in. Touchdown, Titans.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense. And their running back set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he's on to punt for the Chargers. Man. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Titans offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. May going to hustle them up to the line. He'll drop to throw. Off he goes.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Tennessee.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs squaring off against the Cincinnati Bengals. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score
is out
wins.
On the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now a handoff, running right. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. In motion comes Pittman. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. The outside, hauled in by Pittman.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, hoping that next possession has a different result.
Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. May to throw on 2nd down. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. They're going. It's May. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The tight end Fant in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
The tight end Fant in motion. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. Marked down at the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. His kick is good. And the Chargers cut the deficit down to 1. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 3rd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Titans will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. In motion, Lamb. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. This one complete right side. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. In motion, Lamb. On second down, here's McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to third and 3. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's third and 4. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He gets this one complete to Pittman. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and through. And the Chargers go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. They'll go play action with May. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On play action, here's May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Maynard on first and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Big time stop there, Mike, on third down. Now it sets up a fourth down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They'll keep it on the ground. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And he will have a Titans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll run here. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll run. And he'll go down. Back at the 4. Go in the football game. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this has been a team that all year just has this ability to never give up and finish games at the end. When chips are down, they're at their best, and that's the key to NFL football. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be good when it matters.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Titans. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.